Like many of you in this room, I am a volunteer. And like all of you, volunteer, clergy, or synagogue professional, I know that one of the challenges of congregational life, and of URJ life as well, is forging a lay-staff partnership that really works. So I want to tell you that for the last 2 years as chair, I and other URJ leaders have been blessed with a true partnership with Rabbi Rick Jacobs and our wonderful URJ staff. We're respectful of each other's roles, but we consult, we brainstorm, we debate. What's most important is that at the end, we agree as partners as to what needs to be done. Many say, and I agree, that the URJ should act as a role model for our movement. I can tell you that in the area of how lay leaders and professionals should act together, we are such a role model. That is why the last 2 years as chair have been such a pleasure for me. I'm looking forward to Rick Jacobs' speech to us tonight, and especially to the next 2 years as we move forward together under his leadership. So let's start off the evening as I introduce you to one of my wonderful staff partners to begin the evening, Rabbi Danny Freelander. And what you need to know about Danny is this is his 21st consecutive biennial. Danny?
So to all the nifty delegates who have joined us today, I say welcome. 44 years ago, my congregation in Worcester, Massachusetts, sent me as a youth delegate to the Biennial Convention in Miami Beach. And there my friend Paul Reichenbach, or the Voice of God, and I were transformed as we participated with thousands of other Reformed Jews who all seemed to love their congregations, all seemed to love being American Jews, who are all committed to creating a bright future. That transformation has created the trajectory of my professional life. That transformation, I hope, for the Niftyites here tonight will transform their lives and set them on a new Jewish path so that they can be with us in many, many, many times in the future. You are the future of this movement. Since our last biennial in the Washington suburbs, our union has sought new partners and funding to enable the advancement of our key priorities and to begin reducing our movement's dependence on congregational dues. So tonight, we celebrate with deep gratitude these new partnerships that provide shared vision, resources, and support necessary for the URJ to reimagine Jewish life in the 21st century. First, I want to celebrate some of our new partnerships with some of the wonderful Jewish federations in North America. Present with us tonight are representatives of the Jewish Federation of Los Angeles, the Combined Jewish Philanthropies of Boston, and the UJA Federation of New York, all of whom have taken on leadership roles in revitalizing the relationship between our synagogues and the larger community. And we are also appreciative of the extraordinary participation of the Jewish Community Federation of San Francisco, the Peninsula, Marin, and Sonoma counties, and our Camp Newman capital campaign. This is a first, and we're very grateful. And our partnerships with North America's philanthropic foundations are growing. Present with us tonight is Jay Ruderman of the Ruderman Family Foundation. Jay is partnering with us to help us expand the inclusion work of our movement, to help us rethink the definitions of outreach and accessibility. Jay, thank you for your leadership. Also present tonight is Harold Grinspoon of the Harold Grinspoon Foundation. Now, we know Harold. We've honored him in the past. Harold has helped Jewish camps everywhere move their leadership and physical plants into the 21st century, and whose PJ Library initiative has expanded the Jewish literacy and engagement of so many families and children across North America. Tonight, we are so pleased to announce a new Grinspoon initiative, one dear to Harold's heart, the expansion of PJ Library to serve each and every small congregational community in the United States and Canada. With the support of the Women of Reform Judaism and our URJ Small Congregations Network, we aim to bring 8,000 new young family subscribers into the URJ engagement system in the next 2 years. Harold, thank you for your leadership. Other foundations have been integral in moving our union into new areas of excellence. We want to especially thank the Jim Joseph and Marcus Foundations for their support of our Youth Engagement Initiative, the Crown Family Foundation for its support of our Early Engagement Initiative, and the Avichai Foundation and the Foundation for Jewish Camp for supporting our new initiatives, camping initiatives, and the Blaustein, Dorot, Righteous Persons, Haas, and Nathan Cummings Foundations for their ongoing support of our Just Congregations and social justice programming. These gifts are a remarkable vote of confidence in our expanded vision. And tonight, we're especially pleased that not only are we partnering with foundations and federations, but that members of our own URJ community, longtime members of this URJ family, are making a difference in the trajectory of Reform Judaism. We're pleased tonight to publicly thank two long-term members of our URJ family whose commitment and generosity should inspire all of us. Betty and Arthur Roswell are underwriting the creation of 2 fellowship programs that each year will bring more than 20 young post-Army Israeli shlichim and World Union reps to URJ congregations and to partnering URJ camps to build deep personal relationships with North American Jews. This is a growth of the shlichim program that exists in our camps today. These young people will now be with us for a full year to interact with families in individual URJ congregations. And a second program that will bring together our top URJ camp and youth leaders with their counterparts from the Israeli Movement for Progressive Judaism and the World Union for Progressive Judaism to learn together about the diverse expressions of Reform Judaism in our world today, and to explore what our commitment to Jewish peoplehood, Reform Judaism, and Israel should look like in the future. We look forward to beginning these 2 programs in the next year. They are longtime supporters of the World Union for Progressive Judaism in their own beloved Temple Bethel in Hillsborough, New Jersey. Arthur and Betty now challenge us to take our commitment to build Reform Judaism around the world to a new level. Please join me in asking them to stand as we thank Betty and Arthur. Rabbi Lisa and Eran Tsur met as staff members on a nifty Israel trip. And now, years later, and 3 children later, they have committed a foundational gift to the rebuilding of Camp Newman and the long-term redevelopment of the URJ Kutz campus in Warwick, New York. Thank you, Lisa. Friends, these celebrations are just the start. We look forward to partnering with more of you in this room to make significant changes in the future of Reform Judaism. And as we thank Lisa and Betty and Arthur and our newest Federation and Foundation partners, let us remember that we each have a part in nurturing our precious Jewish community today and tomorrow. Thank you.